our supportive Vice President. And let me add on your behalf, in whom we are very pleased. Her Excellency, my dear wife, Your Excellencies, former governors of this great state, Your Excellencies, former military administrators who are also here, members of the National Assembly from Bayelsa and beyond who are here, our hard-working ministers of the Federal Republic, and our own dear minister, also the Honorable Minister for Petroleum Resources, a daughter of this great state as well. Thank you very much for being with us. Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, and let me particularly recognize and appreciate the presence of the High Commissioner of the Republic of South Africa and the High Commissioner of the Republic of Rwanda, and all other members of the diplomatic community who are here and who have always supported us. Let me acknowledge all our leaders, the Deputy Governor of this great state, the Secretary to Government, the Speaker of the House, my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Judge, Your Royal Highnesses and Majesties, and all the elder statesmen and leaders of this state and from beyond who are here with us in solidarity. Let me also acknowledge captains of industry from Bayelsa, from Nigeria and outside Nigeria who are here also in solidarity. I'd like to appreciate, in this respect, my leader, former chairman, who has been several times former this, former that, and who is chairman of the African Business Roundtable, Alhaji Bamanga Tuko. Invited guests, participants, members of the press, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by welcoming you all to Bayelsa, which is known as the glory of all lands. Today, in this epoch-making event, which is the maiden edition of the State Investment and Economic Forum. Now, this event is the climax of our philosophy which we have pursued in the last 2 years of taking Bayelsa to the world and bringing the world to Bayelsa. Our philosophy is simply taking Bayelsa to the world and bringing the world to Bayelsa. And this is what we are gathered here to do. Now, this event marks our formal announcement to our great nation, to our great continent, and to the world at large, that Bayelsa has arisen, Bayelsa is working, Bayelsa is ready, Bayelsa is safe, and above all, Bayelsa is now ready and open for business. I have remarked a couple of times that Bayelsa is actually Nigeria's best kept economic secret. Waiting to be discovered, waiting to be unveiled. And today, and for the next couple of days, we are simply going to do that. And I'm glad, I'm delighted, we feel most honored that all of you from around the globe have gathered here to witness and above all to explore the endless potentials and prospects of our great state. I welcome you all. In this state, we have a saying that all good human beings are first from Bayelsa. And it's no wonder, therefore, that the first oil well, what has given prominence and power and prestige and influence to our great country in the past 50-something years and moving further, was discovered here, just about 5 minutes from here, in a community called Oloibiri. And this is Mr. President's home too. So truly, this is home to all good people, including all of you. And therefore, we are meeting as Bayelsans. All of you are Bayelsans. All of you believe in our prospects, in our potentials, and how we can work together to create wealth and have a prosperous world. I welcome you all because you are all truly Bayelsans. Now, let me take you back. When I announced my candidature for this office over 2 years ago, I promised, among other things, to work hard to diversify the resource base as a means of creating a sustainable economy. In the course of my campaigns, as I crisscrossed the length and breadth of this great state and interacted with our people, I saw firsthand the challenge that the economy would pose if not properly handled. And this was why, when I took office, I declared an emergency in education as a way to guarantee a sustainable economy, to guarantee that in the future economy, which is knowledge-driven, our people will not be left out. And we are pursuing that. I also saw the need to make diversification of the economy not just an imperative, not just a necessity, but a compelling priority in our government, and it has always remained so. This was why we, working with the House of Assembly and working with our leaders, by law established the foremost investment and development corporation in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, now known as the Bayelsa Investment and Development Corporation, BDIC. This corporation today has assets base of over 300 billion naira. This corporation, driven by energetic, visionary, and hardworking and selfless Bayelsans on the executive and also on the board. And by the way, I share the advisory board as well. We have set up and opened offices. First, the Africa Regional Office in South Africa, and the government, the president, and the people of the Republic of South Africa, and the ambassador here have been wonderful in that respect. We have also, 2 weeks ago, opened the International Liaison Office in London. All of this is in furtherance of our overall objective of taking Bayelsa to the world and bringing the world to Bayelsa. Now, in the last 2 years, we have addressed among infrastructure. Of course, infrastructural investment is not hidden. It's probably one of the most visible things you can see if a government is working. And for those of you who were in Yenagoa before, you now see what is going on. The whole state is one huge and massive and continuous construction site. That was what I promised. That is what our people deserve, and that's what they are getting now. But we didn't just start working on infrastructure. We addressed the issue of security. For without security, no meaningful development can ever take place. And today I'm pleased to announce what most of you already know, that Bayelsa is one of the safest places to live in, to enjoy yourselves, to live, and above all, to do business in. We set up with a combination of legislation, policy, clear-headed leadership, and effective collaboration and mobilization of the security personnel, and working with the citizenry of our state that we have created awareness about. We have been able to achieve a situation where Bayelsa is very safe. Nightlife in Bayelsa is second to none, especially in the great city of Yenagoa. So Bayelsa is one of the safest places you can stay and do business in. We invested in security by looking at the three components